for the past year. The guy who'd had this office before I'd moved in had installed a slide lock on the back of the door after he'd waited 2 years for his work order to be approved. "Hey, Joyce, come on in. Or I could come out there if you need to breathe. The office is a little stuffy today." I waved her inside. "Check Caitlin Moore's file and see what kind of assets they have." "The air conditioning system is on the fritz. Did I hear that Caitlin's going back to that jerk husband of hers again?" Joyce leaned on the wall just inside the door. "Hold on a second, let me check her file." I worked on the brief to end the divorce proceedings while I waited. Honestly, all I needed to do was update the dates from the last one. "I really hope you know what you're doing," I muttered the warning to my absent client. "According to Caitlin, they have a checking account with less than $2,000 in it. No stocks, no retirement funds, no life insurance, just the one account." Joyce handed me a printout of the assets form. "One day he's going to kill her." "I know that, you know that, heck, their neighbors probably know that, but you can't tell her that." I signed the brief I'd just printed and handed it to her. "Can we get this over to the courthouse by end of day? Her mediation is tomorrow. I'd hate for her to be fined for not showing up." "Sure, I'll run it over on lunch if you want." She pointed to the pile of new cases that the partners had assigned me. "At least you'll have more time to work on those." "You make my life sound so exciting." I pulled the file on the top closer. Another divorce with a contested child custody case. "This one looks fun." "Not." "You're grumpy. There's some leftover cake in the break room from Tasha's baby shower. Do you want me to go get you a piece?" Cake. Even day-old cake was heaven if you thinly sliced the dry edges off before you ate it. "Vanilla or chocolate?" "Swirl." Joyce rolled her eyes. "Your favorite. I'll go get 2 slices. You really need to refill your junk food drawer. Or, I don't know, actually eat lunch or dinner." "Only partners eat real food," I grinned. I knew it was a long shot for a family lawyer to be on the partner track, but I hoped my billable hours would at least get me on the waiting list this year. And decisions were being made soon for the annual announcement. But you're right, I need to restock. I'm almost out of coffee, too. Thanks for helping out with Caitlin's case. "No problem. I'll go get your cake." By 9 that night, I had reviewed all the new cases, made appointments on most of them for the next week, and eaten both slices of cake. The second one was dinner. I drained my last cup of coffee and smiled at the clean desk. It had taken all day to get there, but I'd made it. I had appointments and court appearances all day tomorrow, so by the time I got back on Wednesday, the desk would be piled with new files again. A knock on my door pushed it open, and my supervisor, Kent Omer, stood outside my office. "Sorry," he said as he stepped inside. "I keep forgetting to check on the work order for this door." "Come on in. I was just admiring my clean desk." I waved my hand over the top. "You should have seen it this morning at 6 when I came in." He chuckled as he sat in one of my visitor chairs. "I remember these years well." Kent had made partner 5 years ago. He had been the last family law attorney to do so. I felt fortunate to have someone like him to mentor me. He knew what I was up against. "So why are you here so late? I thought Alicia set down a 7 o'clock meal time now that the kids are in school." "She did, but I had to beg off. I'm going to owe her big." He picked up the coffee cup from my aunt's diner Morning Joe. "I had a meeting on partnerships today. I saw your light was on and wanted to give you the news now before it got announced tomorrow morning." My gut twisted. It was early, but miracles did happen. Then I saw the answer on his face. "Seriously? I wasn't even considered this time. You know how many billable hours I've put in this year. And on top of that, I'm helping Sarah with her caseload since she's on maternity leave. You're very dependable. You are one of our top producers. You're just not high profile enough. Maybe after a few more years."